Good evening and welcome to Big Brother's Moose in the Hoose. This is our final episode where we reveal our feelings about what we just saw in the final. Now, my name's James, my co-host is Lindsay, although she seems a bit agog at the moment. Why? What happened?
I'm actually speechless.
Why?
That's probably the biggest TV fuck-up of all time. Perhaps not of all time, but it's up there with fucking
9/11.
George Bush getting in.
Oh, the shoe on
the vote rigging. What shoe?
When they threw the shoe at George Bush.
No, when he got into power.
And it's definitely up there with Jerry falling into the pool.
I literally sat through that last 15 minutes of the show with my head just in my hands. It was just like, is this actually happening? It was just like a bad dream.
Why did Topaz vote for Gillian though? Did she think it was a vote to evict?
It was an accident. Yeah, she's just stupid.
Is she myopic or something?
I think that when Alec kissed her as she went down the thing, she was thinking about that and she went all giddy and she got confused.
Who did Alec vote for though?
Gary
so
Smith.
he would crack missed that way, not the other way.
Oh,
so your theory don't hold water. Anyway, that's some heavy shit.
This is the biggest miscarriage of justice since
Lady Baroness Arisa Cox kept saying all night long, "Oh, thanks for watching season 1 of BBCAN."
There ain't going to be no season 2. And I'll tell you something else. Arisa Cox ain't going to be presenting it either. The way she handled that was, oh my God.
Do you know, I've noticed all season long that Baroness Arisa Cox, she has no crowd control.
No.
She doesn't know how to...
those
jurors were like animals in a pen.
They were in a pen.
They let one loose. Topaz
was like, I'm not sitting down.
That's when you get security out.
Like,
that's not right.
Get the hell out of it.
Our host would not allow that, I'm sorry.
It's so unfair that Gillian won like that. She shouldn't have won like that.
Is it though?
Well, I know you think she deserved to win in a way.
Yeah.
Well, she absolutely did. But that's not fair when that's not what the jurors wanted. But I do understand that the rules were explained to them and it's their fuck up as well. I just feel so sorry for Gary. Like, they've got to give him something, right? They've got to sort him out. That ain't right.
$20,000. But he was smiling when he came out. I think Ted come up to him and said, "Oh, look, don't worry, we'll sort you out."
Do you think
we'll give you an advert for the brick or something?
You said Topaz owes Gary 80 grand.
Essentially, she does.
Oh my God. Do you think Gary's going to be friends with Topaz after this?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what.
Emmett was smiling his little milky face off. He was loving it.
I bet he was. Probably because they had a 50-50 deal.
Oh my God. If I was Gillian, I'd literally go up to Topaz and be like, thanks mate.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
And done the shield thing in her face.
But everyone's face at the end, it was just like...
I know, everyone looked pissed off.
Oh my God, it was just so wrong. It was just like, oh my God. Brilliant TV.
I still think Gillian deserved that fucking thing, you know.
No, but that's not what the jurors wanted.
Oh, fuck. Topaz is so stupid.
I know.
She can't put the right thing in the right hole.
She's going to get so much shit everywhere she goes. What? She can't put the right thing in the right hole?
Yeah, she can't put the right thing in the right hole. And
oh, God.
Alex not going in any of her holes, is he?
Oh, God. I'll tell you what the problem is. That new keycard technology, if they'd have stuck with the old wooden keys, no confusion.
Maybe that's copyrighted, that big round thing that shrinks halfway through the season.
No, that's the table.
Oh, it's the same thing.
No, the key don't.
No, it's still the same principle.
Oh my God. I'll tell you who's laughing their arse off right now. Julie Chen. I bet she's fucking sitting in her mansion going, Canada, you can't cut the mustard.
She ain't got time for that. She's too busy with real TV shows.
Do you know what? I had so many things planned for what I was going to say in this podcast. How I've almost enjoyed the show more than the Big Brother US one.
Yeah, well, they killed it.
That was oh my God. I'm in a state of shock. That was just such a monumental fuck up.
I think we need to go back from the beginning and relive our happy memories of Big Brother Canada this year. Who could forget the time... Now, Topaz, she wore a dressing gown well.
I was going to give a shout out to Topaz's Jessica.
But not anymore.
Topaz!
That dressing gown... I know what I wanted to talk about.
Villian.
Yeah, there is Villian. But also... I've forgotten now.
What?
I don't know.
You can't do that.
It was good though.
Oh, fucking hell. 2 hours of that we sat through. In fact, 2 hours
Yeah,
and
it's too
45
long,
minutes because
man.
we watched yesterday's one as well.
I know.
Oh, lordy.
And also, Baroness Arisa Cox, was she dressed for a wedding? Was she A, dressed for a wedding? Or B, a funeral?
Or C,
Step back for...
her P45.
No, do you think they'd get rid of her? They need a stronger host.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She was a good lightweight host, but when shit kicked off, she can't control it.
No.
You need someone, tough in there, a strict person.
I mean, really, she should have gripped up Topaz by the hair and led her back into that pen.
When they
She should have given her the electric shock thing.
Yeah, she was giving it the finger earlier.
Yeah, the finger, that finger ain't nothing.
No, but when they showed the replay of Topaz putting the key in, you couldn't see nothing.
Exactly.
It was pointless.
It was like psyops, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, but she said, Topaz, we specifically told you don't vote for the opposite that you're thinking.
Yeah, Topaz, when you go to vote for your next Canadian...
Unless
What?
Topaz had a side deal going on.
When
You think
they-
maybe she gets $10,000 worth of brick vouchers? Do you know what? With Topaz, nothing would surprise me. I don't trust that girl. I trust Gillian more than I trust Topaz.
Oh my God. When they said Topaz voted for Gillian, Gary's face was just like, what? Wasn't it?
It was, but then when he came out, he was like smiling.
Yeah, what are you going to do in that situation? You've got to put a smiley face on, haven't you? What are you going to do? Come out daggers?
No.
Oh my God, she didn't even speak to either of them at the end either. It was just like, that was it.
Yeah, but
There's
Gillian...
going to be a scandal. I'd love to... I've got to get on Twitter. I've got to see what people are saying about... Oh my God.
But I thought, when they're doing the jury, doing the questions to the final contestants at the end...
They were pretty rubbish.
There were rubbish questions and stuff, like making Emma ask Gillian a nasty question. And,
No, they didn't even do that.
No, the usual like flim flam they do. I thought Gillian, when she answered Andrew's questions, she came across as really sincere.
She did, actually.
And heartfelt. And, I found myself rooting for Gillian, quite a lot, towards the...
I thought Gillian looked good. And I must admit, I was impressed with Gary cutting Emmett right at the end. I thought that was a really smart move on his part. Well, it would have been if someone else was paying attention. You didn't think it was. You thought he should have took Emmett, didn't you?
Yeah, because I think it's you shouldn't be completely ruthless. I think you should have one alliance or one promise that you stick to.
But it was a power move getting rid of Emmett.
Yeah, it was, but it's not all about power moves. It's like even DanGiesling.com had Memphis, didn't he?
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? He'd done everyone. He'd done every single cunt in that house, but he never did Memphis.
As soon as Emmett took off the Dan Giesling bracelet, he was
lost.
doomed. He was doomed.
Lost. So it just goes to show that any Dan Giesling memorabilia, if you've
Cursed.
got... If you... No, it's lucky.
Oh, it's lucky.
Because
Dan, will you sponsor us?
Yeah.
Didn't mean what I said about your
But
hair.
he's only going to give us a copy of his book.
We'll flog it. We'll
Mind
do an
you,
advert for it. It's probably a good book.
Well, he's trying to sell it for 40 quid. What are we going to get?
How much is shipping to the UK?
Knowing him about $3,000.
Jesus. We can't do that.
No. But we'll make a pledge to the Dan Giesling family.
Everything we've talked about over the past
I know,
many weeks.
it feels like we just watched 10 weeks.
It was all for nothing. All the strategizing, it was for nothing because one person made a silly mistake. Literally, it just feels futile.
But you know what? That could not happen on our show because they've got the phone votes and they can rig it any way they want.
They should have checked the votes before. They shouldn't, or something, in the break or something. Shouldn't they?
They should, but...
They should have checked it.
Yes or no?
Oh yeah, because she read them
Left
out. Oh yeah,
or
because
right?
she read them out in a different order as well to the order that they voted for drama. I thought so. It was Gary Gillian, Gary Gillian.
To generate suspense.
Oh my God! And AJ voted for Gary too, which we didn't expect, did we?
But Big Brother, essentially, it's not a quiz show, it's a reality show, but also it is a game show in a sense. And on game shows, as we know, we have to take your first answer. That's the golden rule, isn't it?
It's quite funny that when AJ cast his vote, he said to Gillian, "You made $100,000 mistake."
What was that mistake?
I don't know, but she didn't. Oh my God. I would love to be at that rap party. I would love to be at that party. Oh my God, it'd be like a fucking wake.
Before they started voting, we sat down and did the mathematics on it.
Yeah, I mean, the shield and topaz was for Gary.
Yeah, essentially we had it down as AJ was the swing vote. He was the decider.
Emmett, Tyler and Andrew were for Gillian, so AJ was the swing vote. So as soon as we heard AJ vote for Gary, it's that's it,
Yeah.
Gary's won it. Oh my God.
Hang on, I've got
on.
another bombshell to drop.
Go on.
Because obviously with this show being like we're about 6 months behind and stuff because we had to watch it on a torrent. I actually spoilerised myself, and I knew that Gillian won. I knew that she won. Yeah.
I asked you today if you spoilerised yourself.
Yeah, I lied. Yeah.
How did you do that?
Just because when I put our last podcast on Twitter,
you
I was
idiot.
on, and Big Brother Canada just tweeted Gillian won like that. And
James, I can't believe you didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
So how did you think that happened?
It was just gameplay, just strategy.
But what were you thinking when you were watching that?
I had no idea whatsoever.
You must have been so confused.
I was really confused. Like, I was like, how on earth did this come about? Because I saw her lose the fucking thing. So.
I asked you 3 times today, had you spoilerised yourself? I could tell you were lying. I can tell when you were lying. Do you know that?
How come you're so surprised now? Don't argue on air. It's not right.
No, that's like a double whammy of just bad.
Yeah,
no.
After Dan Giesning went in the house, he just quack-misted me and like...
I told you not to go on Twitter or Facebook. I didn't go on Twitter or Facebook for 2 fucking days.
I was trying to promote the brand.
About 12 people probably listened to our last podcast. You must have been so confused when you were watching that show and Gillian lost everything. You must have been
I couldn't work it out at all.
That must have added an extra level of what?
I know, yeah.
Oh, I can't believe you did that, you idiot. Anyway, let's talk about a couple of other things because we might as fucking well, but it all seems pointless.
Big Brother always feels pointless after the fact, doesn't it?
Yeah, especially after that. So Tyler went up 4th. She had a lot of makeup on. Didn't feel that sorry to see her go.
Emmett should have taken Tyler.
He should, but we knew they'd get rid of Emmett.
We had a funny feeling that Emmett was gonna get the slice.
It seems pointless talking about the veto. It just seems pointless talking about any of it.
Seems pointless being alive, really, doesn't it?
So they had this surprise Wednesday eviction. We do that on the UK show, so that's not a surprise to us.
With all the final HOHery to get through.
I can't believe you spoilerised it. I can't believe you're admitting that now. I can tell when you lie to me, you know. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh yeah, and I thought with that Wednesday show, what they should have, they made it so obvious that Tyler was going. I think they could have done a bit of flim flam there, don't you think? Because we all knew Tyler was going, so it's a bit boring.
Yeah, sometimes they choose to editorialise it like really heavily, and sometimes they don't. I don't understand what's going on there.
No, it's
I've got to say, I love BBUSA more than any other. That's my favourite show. BBUK, I kind of, you know, it's up and down, you know. That BB Canada, it was good, but it's a bit rickety in the production and the presenting. There's a few
but it is their first season.
Exactly. Like, look at BBUSA season 1 or look at BBUK season 1. It's like boring as hell. But still, there's things that need to be mended there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The key card system, the veto necklace.
Yeah, stick to the old system with the keys. It's like when you stay in a hotel.
Yeah,
you know,
those key cards are always they always malfunction.
Not only that, we have a story.
Oh, don't talk about that.
No, but someone was sexually assaulted by someone using one of those key cards, and they were appearing on a reality show.
They were the porter, so they would have had a key anyway.
That person left that reality show because of that attack.
Could we make this podcast any more depressing? Seriously, I'm going to go and Arisa tops myself.
Well, they've got no big disasters in Canada at the moment, have they? We've had that thing in Bangladesh. America's got 9/11. We've got the Great Fire of London. Let them have a dose of it.
I want to say, I was a bit sorry that Tyler went out to no crowd. That was a bit sad. Oh,
are you glad that Marsha had a fine little digger?
No, because I wanted her to actually say something like that. Come on and say bye, guys, or something like at the end.
Yeah, she should come out and say, Topaz, you fucking idiot. That would have made up for everything.
Yeah, it would. But we had something to say about that endurance comp, the last endurance.
Oh, with the monkey bars.
Well, no, the prison one first, where they got the blood on them.
This endurance task.
It wasn't an endurance task.
But this is assuming that it's going to be the same as BBUSA,
True.
which is not. You know, you can't assume that's how it's going to pan out. But
I thought it was rigged for Emmett or Gary to win it.
Because say
it
why?
Was strength.
It was strength rather than actual endurance.
Yeah.
Normally, endurance is hanging off something, hanging onto something under extreme duress. Things are about to get a little snowy around here, or what have you. But this wasn't. This was just not strength, but balance and strength, wasn't it?
I
said when I saw it come up, I said the shortest, which is Emmett, by the way, shortest will win because you've got the lowest centre of gravity.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I like this sort of prison break thing in the blood.